Okay. So, well, we can recap what we discussed in the last week's session. We were looking at the business content installation of certain LOBs, especially finance LOB, line of business that we took, and we installed the business content of finance general ledger or profit and loss account and etc. So you can find the more information about LOB's business content and what are the serious views that are to be required and what is the local tables that they get mapped to and loaded after the installation has been taken place. So you can find the um, data or business content for several LOBs here, and according to your requirement, you can prepare your model or your business content installation. Not many business content installations available because of the reason there isn't a content availability for all the LOBs from SAP. Even in the case of BW for HANA system also, I don't think entire content is already prepared in the context of serious use. It's still using logistic many other extractors in the form of ODP, SAP, API extractors. So in those cases, you may not find the business content. Um, for example, if you look at the controlling, you will have to really use the finance and controlling finance foundation that is currently available and then leverage, yeah, for several other reports that you're going to use it on the controlling area as well. So there are going to be some challenges in using this business content, and in any way, in general, even this is the same case for BW4 HANA system as well, because it's a mix of some legacy extractors as well as serious view based extractors. So that's going to be always the case. Um, but I wanted to see how many data products will have the business content installed based on serious views, because there are no serious view based extractors available for several legacy data sources. But to the extent that you can leverage this business content installation. That's what and then wherever you see the layers of the objects, let me log on to Datasphere and then see the install content. Guess that was in another space. I guess I put it in everything in the centrals. There is a new space I created, and I can open that particular space from Repository Explorer so that you can easily filter on that space. Um, this one, I didn't create any object though, just no folders, nothing. I just put everything in one plain root folder. So you can see wherever you see HL naming convention, that is harmonized layer, and the RL is reporting layer. You can see the profit and loss KPI based analytic model is a reporting object. That's why you see RL as in the naming convention. HL is the harmonization or transformed layer in the center with graphical views and SQL views. And then wherever you see something as staging, or think what is that naming? I just forgot. Um, HL, IL, and the RL. The last one is this is integration layer, and then harmonized layer, and then on the very top you got reporting layer. So according that you'll have your objects installed. So you got the naming conventions accordingly. Okay, so all your you can find those naming conventions in the technical name. So we have um, and also we have seen the entire data flow for reporting analytic model of profit and loss KPI. So again, you can see, just to recap, you will see the entire data flow for this analytic model right from the data source, right from the initial staging table to the harmonized layer and then to the analytic model. So you can see the lineage analysis from this place. Um, this is the lineage. You can see the lineage and all the way to the analytic model. You got a lot of several HLs, harmonized layers, and then ILs are in the very bottom to have the integration layer or the staging layer for local tables and local and then integration objects here, financial account entry and etc. So that's pretty much what we have seen last week. We end that topic. You can explore more and understand the business content and start recreating them or start leveraging this model and then recreate them in your system for other examples. Uh, I'm going to cancel this and then wanted to go to the data products area where we were able to we wanted to create a custom data product. Right. So today's topic is mainly the first topic of today's session is going to be creating a custom data product. Um, so what we're going to do, you can create a custom data product on three different places. One is BW product generator, which we couldn't do, but we have seen a demo, a pre-recorded demo of SAP starting from generating a data product from BW Cockpit. That is only available in BW PCE Private Cloud Edition, but not any other versions of BW. So from there, you can create a subscription and generate a data product. And as soon as it is exposed as a data product, you can come to data sharing cockpit of Datasphere and then start creating data product for BW data sets, which we have seen that in the in a pre-recorded demo. And then we have marketplace data product that we're going to see now. And then finally, we're going to have custom data products that are already, not already, that we have extracted to Datasphere when we wanted to generate a data product on top of it. So we'll look at these two today. Let's start with marketplace data products. So marketplace data products, you will have them in the repository catalog. So you can find marketplace data products from the catalog and marketplace. You can subscribe to that and get the data loaded from there. And also you can, if it is a free one, you don't have to pay. If you have a licensed one or subscribed one with a license with a subscription fee, then you'll have to pay accordingly. The way that you can get the uh, data products, marketplace data product, is from semantic onboarding again. So you can go to the semantic onboarding and public data marketplace and then find the available data products that you can use or use it for your because it's all available for you to start using. So financials is the one just I did it in my last batch. That's my data set. So we'll create one. So everybody can prepare a data set or data product here and then share it in the public marketplace so that somebody who wants to use that product or data set, they can start using it as in the landscape. So there are several data products that you can see. Um, you can see a lot of data products here. If you wanted to see only the free ones, you apply a filter on that one. Let's say free. So there are 39 free data sets that are available. The free means somebody is preparing a data set or data product. That person is going to put a charge, or they may release it. They may like to release it as a free. So it's all up to the people who are. So everything is actually subscription based. Every like Kaggle data sets, we go there, it's free, and we were able to download and start using it, and we instantly get updates on the data set as well. Similarly, in these data products, SAP data products, SAP will control the licensing and everything as part of the subscription model, and you pay and you get the data sets or data products, even from outsiders as well. These are the different people who prepared the data sets and released or published on the public marketplace. For example, you wanted to use this guy inflation forecast. Open this one. Now you can see this is public data access is open, and this is the you can also see the documentation for this um, particular data product. Shipment one-time replication. Some may have delta also, so you may constantly keep what is that frequent intervals to be loaded. So some subscriptions saying, okay, we wanted to put a new data every month, so the delivery mode will be an incremental in those cases. If it is one time replication, which means you're going to download this entire data once, so just do the download. Oops, sorry, download as Microsoft Excel. It is going to generate the Microsoft Excel file. um, um, that's the sample file they offered in the um, attributes and also installation. So basically, you're not installing, but you're just downloading the file here. But if you go and install the data product, um, then it is going to ask you what target space you wanted to put. If I put IT Central, it is going to take me to the IT Central. Similarly, whatever you're going to install the data products that are available um, from data bricks or BDC lake, you will do the similar activity. So install it, because the installation of data product is going to be 100% same, and it is one and same actually. You see it here, and as well as you will see it in BDC, but currently we don't have access to BDC. But eventually the installation of data products and catalog is going to be moved from Datasphere, and it will always be only a BDC cockpit. But they are currently shareable thing. You see in two places, but it is actually same thing. You will be doing everything, whatever you do in BDC cockpit with the same user experience. Okay, so it's been installed. Now you can go back to the Datasphere data builder, access that particular data set or data product. I constantly or interchangeably use these two terms, data product versus data set, but they're both same to me. Why I'm getting central space? I did not put it in central space, so let me choose a different space. I will put IT central. Okay, I put it in the open root folder, so I should see after installation is been completed. Don't know what is the name for that, or I did. Let me actually go to the repository explorer. That's easy way to identify, get more space, and IT central. Okay, look this one. Okay, if you don't find, I will go to that particular data product and check what was the reason for not getting installed. Okay, deployed, all deployed. These are all from previous time. There isn't anything that came newly. Oh, that's actually not a data builder object, right? So it's actually a data product. So I cannot find the data products here. Here I can find only the data builder um, objects only, um, not the data products. So the place where you can find the data products, um, let me see. There are two data products. One I downloaded before and one I just downloaded. Installation failed. Let me see why this guy failed. failure. Um, yeah, if they have some issues with the provisioning of that particular, these guys are really not, they just would have done it for some testing purpose. That's why probably you'll see some of these issues. Um, but in real, if that is a good data set or data product, then you should be able to download it without any issue. Okay, I will try to download another one or install another one. So this time I'll go to the semantic onboarding and then just go to public data marketplace. This time, this is mine anyway, so I can use that. Maybe I'll try this one. Cities, this is from SAP. Hopefully, oh, install with license key. So if you see this one, you wouldn't be able to do it. Let's try this one. It's going to ask you license key. If the SAP is providing a license key, that's fine, but they don't provide. Yeah, so basically, if you see something, a license key, you will have to grant the access to it. So I'm going to put only the free ones. Um, the free ones be one step before. Only filter on the free ones. Just got in there. Okay. This is going to be aggregator and free. Okay. Maybe a find from Mauritech. This is guys my friend. Yeah, they're all testing. Wherever you see free, the most likely they are testing ones. Hmm. I'll do the retail sales demo. Install it. Install it. This is running now. Let's try this one. May get if you yeah they also give the person who is responsible for that particular data provider and etc. You also see the documentation about it. There's nothing. There are. This is the sample data. You can download and then just go to the catalog and the market database products. It's still downloading. Um, refresh, refresh. If it is failed, then probably some other settings that. But usually, if it is a they put the file correctly, installation will go fine. And we will not have much control. As soon as if you see this is failed, the first thing that you're going to do is to contact the person who is responsible for. We'll see creating one data product, custom data product, then you will get to know what. So anyway, so now once this is finished, you will see this data product available to you, and then you can do a delta share to Databricks and then you can also build an analytic model on top of it and then um, prepare for reporting and etc. So this is how you can work with. Yeah, it's up to date. It is good. This has been installed. So now you can see this data product is available for you. It's installed. Oh, actually, it's been already installed. Um, in the central space. Now I can go to the central space of the data sharing cockpit and see my data products. This is the one that I created. That's not going to be the one. Data sharing cockpit. Um, so I got three. Fine. Oh, this is just my data product. This is not the one. This is only control for me. So I downloaded and installed the data product. I'm just trying to use it and find it and then use it for further places. marketplace data product, and this is the data product, and it is actions. It is successful. Access and visibility. Okay, this can be found in the public marketplace, and this is all up to date. So the way I can use this data product as the downloadable file and then start using or start consuming is only in the delta sharing capability in the BDC place, because currently I don't have delta sharing, or not currently, even in the future you will not, this entire thing will be taken to the BDC catalog, and that's when from BDC cockpit you find this data product and do a delta share. So to delta share to somebody like Databricks or etc. Currently, I don't have BDC cockpit that is going to be making this action possible to have the usage of this one. So I'm not using it. I'm going to create another custom. So what I'm going to do now, I will take one of the tables that are already loaded and then start using um and then start
Second,
using, yeah.
just now you have downloaded, right? Where can we see that one in the space is central space only you have downloaded.
Yeah, so you can only use it as an object. That's what, you cannot share it with other products like data products because there is no cockpit connected. So if you, I put it in central space, so you go from the central space either from this data builder or repository explorer, you will have that object coming in. I think I downloaded this one, retail sales prediction. I guess probably, I'm not sure what is the name, but I think this is the one. Retail sales production view. If it is from SAP, then that is the right. Probably this is the one. I can double check by going into the data set, but yeah, let me see the data preview. Oh yeah, this is a SAP data set that I downloaded it as a data product. As I said, I wouldn't be able to do the delta sharing to another application like Databricks just because this cockpit has to be available. This catalog and marketplace has to be available in BDC so that you will get the option to share. We have seen this in a yesterday or last week's demo. How do you share the data product? Okay. So that is fine. So we just downloaded this data product from external system and then put it in our local system so that you can prepare graphical view or analytic model and do the reporting on top of it. I will I will create one of like this. So what I can do, I can go to the data sharing cockpit. This is now consuming marketplace data products, second case. So we have seen a pre-recorded demo. Um, this one we public marketplace, we have got it from public marketplace, which are free. And then this one, it is our own data product, Datasphere table or view. So let's say this case, you have connections established and then created several tables or views integrated into your space already, and then you prepare a data product on top of those objects. Marketplace, we've seen this one. There's, excuse me, there is no. You can read this documentation for marketplace. How do you do that? Public marketplace, and that's all. And then now we move on to custom data products. In order to set up your custom data product, you'll have to do certain configurations. So you'll have to create a profile for yourself. So who is going to prepare the data product? So my data, oh, before that, I will have to create a profile. So if you're doing it for the first time, you will not have anything here. I prepare my profile. You can create your own profile as a starting point. So the profile creation is going to be something like this: create data provider profile. I'm not sure whether I can be creating another profile, but let me try. So I'm going to say Gen AI um, homepage. I don't have to. You can upload browser thing and every small things that you can say Gen AI data products, and then data category. I would say it's going to be my company data kind of thing, or benchmarking data. It's all just data category. What type of data that you're going to put it in this data product? I will say maybe financial data. Just come. I don't want all these different types of. I will probably choose benchmarking data, so that it's just a sample that people will be aware of it. Industry. Um, this is going to be what? This is going to be industry. Mine, I high tech or financial services, something. Just this is not really big industries, high tech. SAP application. Choose any business LOB. I will put spend management for now. You can choose, or you can just put business technology platform if you don't know the LOB. Um, that's going to be analytics. Regional coverage, yeah, you can just leave it. Country, decide which country you're putting in. Zip code, you can just say M5B 0B3, something like that. City, I put Toronto. Address, this is it's just the profile, right? Address and phone number, it's not mandatory. Shipment, external delivery, integrated delivery, just do everything. That's going to be fine. And public data provider, yes, it's going to be public. It's not internal. That's it. Anything left? I don't see anything left. Anything missing? Yeah, more important, file. You need to have a file. What type of object that you're going to upload? Upload. Okay, this is really taking me to the file upload. So, not the one. Mm. Image. This is for the image. Anything else? No, I don't think anything else is required. All good. Okay, regional language. So I don't think that's important. Why it's not allowing me to save it. For some reason, it's not allowing me to save it. It's not the problem though. Hmm, I don't think this is a problem. For some reason, it's not private. Okay, let me see what was my previous. So what was my previous provider? Let me take a look at it and see. This is going to be my previous provider. I say company data or benchmarking data. That's fine, totally fine. And SAP application finance, industry, financial services, zip code I give correctly. All correctly I've given. I didn't provide any email. This is my email. Financial data product. It's free of charge. Pricing, I put it in. Everything is good. And then I listed as this one as well. So looking everything correctly, and then I can make even changes to the data product as well. So I took it from financial stable and then put this data product all correct. Okay, so let me repeat it. So this is working fine. For some reason, so the provider is it looks like I cannot create a new provider. So I already have one provider. So either I can switch the data provider. Looks like that is how it is stopped. It is not allowing me to create another provider. So basically, you will create a data provider profile. I created one for myself, and this is going to be this. If I do another data provider profile, it's not allowing me. Instead, it just this is what we tried. We tried to add. Oh, this is now changed. I get more. For some reason, it wasn't allowing me before, but now I can see. Let me try. Okay. Gen AI data profile. Okay. I give my email address. That's the more important country, Canada, and zip code. I'm going to give this, and then city, Toronto, first address, Mrs. All good. And that's all good. Phone number is not required. Data category, I will just say benchmarking data. Industry, this is not required. This is optional. Just the category is all what you required. Save changes. Yes. Oh, I have to select um, visibility. This is going to be integrated delivery and external delivery and open SQL both, and then public. This can be optional, but it has to be a public or internal. I will say public. A new data provider profile has been created. So I can use either this one or the previous one. Um, Activation keys, and then let me go back to see my profiles, data provider profiles. So I have this one currently selected. I can switch to the other one I have, which I already have one data product. This one is currently, it's not activated, and then I can just activate it to see. Okay, so I don't have an activated. It's for some reason it's asking me to generate an activation key for this profile. So I'm going to leave it and then switch to my other provider, which doesn't need this data profile to be, and I can use this one as in instead of this one. So if I use this one, this is the second one I just created. And then let me try to see if I can create a data product. Yeah, so some for some reason I wasn't able to activate the second one. So that's fine. So you don't get this problem because you always have one profile for you. You don't have to have multiple profiles to be created, right? So I'm going to say I just shown you to how do you create a second profile, but you don't create a data second profile. So I'm switching to my original data provider profile. This is going to be a link, and then you can see this is the data provider. Go into the data provider and then start creating data products in it. So currently there are products. You can see there's one data product. Uh, you can show all. Actually, there's one. This is the one that I published. And then as soon as I published and listed this data product, it's going to be available for everyone. So we're going to create another data product for our custom data product on my data provider profile, and then publish it or listed it, publish and list it for everyone so that people can start. Tomorrow, as a developer, you go to the data products area of Datasphere, you will find my data products as well if I put public. So everyone can see my data products if I put it as a public. So we'll do the same thing. I'm going to say my data products again. I have one, so I'm going to add one more. Okay, so I'm going to give a name. I'll go to the top, artifact space. This is going to be taking from my IT central space, and then I will give a business name. This time is transaction orders, something like that. Technical name, and then say orders. Orders data set. You can see all the sample data, product details, pricing, date, product artifacts, and everything. So when this is a life cycle of your um, data product creation. This is going to be same for even BW product generator as well, just to remind. Okay, and then sample data, I don't have to do any sample data. Context. So context is very important. So it's going to be public data marketplace where you wanted to, and then data category. As I said, we will put this as benchmarking data, and then ship integrated delivery is what we wanted, and one time or live access or full replication. So live access will demand this data product to be updated constantly, and then it will have to access this one. So I'm putting one-time replication, SAP application. These are not mandatory ones, only these ones are mandatory. Contract type, I will choose, I'm in the product details, I will choose as free, then no access key. If you choose license key, then you will have to explain the pricing to the customers and provide an access key, and so that they buy and access it. That's why I couldn't do anything for license key data products. I'm going to put free. So no, nothing. You wanted to give a description, say something. This is my test um, data product published. Um, and that's it. And then terms of use, nothing. Pricing, we already uploaded, and data documentation, we don't want to give any. You can give more documentation on how to use this product artifact. This is where you will have the object that you're going to select it from. Now, I think we have somewhere orders data. Couldn't remember where. If not, then what we're going to change is to have the products, keep it as product, and then select it. I will change the data set to products instead of orders. Mm. Okay, and then everything. So I prepared the data source is my file, and then save changes. Yes. Okay. This is all good. Looks like, yeah, free of charge. It's a draft version. Um, Now, in order to make it available for everyone, you need to list it. Anything else that you wanted to know, right? All good, right? We just it's a public, and then one-time replication, and provider is this guy. So you create your own provider. Instead of Salink, you say Microsoft, or you say Accenture, IBM. People will come up with their data products, either free or uh, pay uh, paid license. Now you create a custom data product on something that you have integrated into Datasphere. we have done a lot of integration. So from the beginning, right? Custom integrations. Could it be from ECC or from S/4HANA on-premise or from non-SAP systems? You prepare the data sets in or integrate the data sets into Datasphere, and then you generate a data product, and you can keep it as only internal usage instead of public. Um, and then start using as delta share capability for other applications like Databricks. Or if you wanted to sell this data set to other people, then you can do that by with a subscription as well. That's your choice, your company's choice that you wanted to make. Okay. But for BW product generator also very similar. You come here and then I think we already seen that um, as a pre-recorded demo. So I'm going to list it. As soon as this is listed, then it's not going to be a draft anymore. It will be a publicly available data set. So someone is using it or someone is going to look at it, then you will see views for your data set. Okay. If you wanted to contact the data provider, you know where it will go, right? So as soon as you go click on this one, it will come to my email ID. Oops, that's fine. I don't want, oh, I lost it. So let it run and then I can find my data products again from my data products. You'll see the second products data set is available as public and it's listed 0 views, nobody installed. Somebody's installed this product. Uh, um, I don't know who installed, but yeah, you can see somebody install that particular data product in their own system and then they start using it. Okay. Any questions so far on using or installing the data, creating a custom data product and then installing? So not installing and make publishing it for public marketplace. Okay, no, right? All good. Then if no questions, then we will wrap up the data sharing cockpit topic, which we saw the steps are to summarize, create a data provider profile and then create a data product and list that data product in case if you wanted to maintain the license and keys, access keys and etc. You have everything done. Manage the initial and ongoing delivery of your data product to ensure your service level agreement. So because you agree to something for customers and you may have to agree to the customers saying that, okay, I will have an update on the data set after 15 days. So every 15 days you will expect a data refresh is going to be performed. So all this contractual agreement you will be doing it with, but for internal purpose, I don't think this is all required. Right? Delivery is this is one time and just start doing it and then create a model on top of it. So that's it to create a custom data product that is based on certain objects in the Datasphere system. Okay, we'll stop it here for moving to the next topic.